It's... Oh, hold on. I haven't went into party chat. Oops. 1 second, please. Right, sorry about that, technical difficulties, but we are here now! Welcome to F10, the 6th round of the season. We're near the halfway point for the season. Here at Silverstone, Great Britain, the home of Formula 1, because this was where the first ever Formula 1 World Championship Grand Prix was held all the way back in 1950. As we see, we have all the drivers coming out now. Look at this! A full stack of drivers tonight. 20 drivers, all the seats filled. You love to see it. We have Headshot Lessie here, of course. I do believe we should look at the standings. That would be a good idea. But first of all, the penalties from last week. Headshot Lessie and Steba was investigated. There was an incident between them. Unfortunately, no further action, so nothing has been changed. Nothing has been changed. In fact, actually, nothing happened. Sam and Luke's incident was no further action. A desync, and Stiggy was given a warning for moving under braking. Absences. Giorgio is not here tonight, so that means Hype is back. Hype won the first race this season, I believe. So he's standing in for Giorgio. Some things going on in his personal life. We hope he's okay. It's not what we want to see. Hype won the first race of the season and came second in the third race, but didn't participate in any of the other three. Lars is your championship leader. He currently has 2 wins and 2 second places to his name, and has participated in 4 of the races this season. So I should get the tyres. I'm too focused on all the information. There is Sam, the commentator. Steba, of course, in the McLaren. Steba has only managed to finish once in the 4 races he has participated this season, which was the opening round of Bahrain. He scored a podium. So he's on 10 points and currently, I believe, 10th in the standings. Gippo should be higher than Steba as he finished a race which more than Steba, despite not scoring, so that is wrong on the leaderboard, I should mention. Who is going to set the first time? I do believe it is going to be Headshot. Correct me if I'm wrong. Headshot coming around Stowe, which was the infamous corner that Michael Schumacher crashed out on. By the way, Michael Schumacher's documentary, Schumacher, is on Netflix now. I know I'm not really supposed to plug these kind of things, but you know, it is Formula 1 related. Headshot set to 27.019. Now remember, because of the updates in, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago, we have a new physics system, handling system, which means that the times should be much slower to match the 2021 standards. Sam sets the second best time, is only 4 tenths down in the Alpine. Jay Tyler, who is now a commentator, spoiler alert, set a 127.668 on mediums. Also on the mediums is Neon. Twosome sets a 26.661. Now that's impressive. Of course, Twosome is 12 points behind Lars, his teammate. They're having a great fight at the top of the standings. Both AlphaTauris, they are storming ahead in the championship. I do believe they have 99 points. I think it may be because there were reserves, I'm not sure, but I do actually believe that is wrong though. I do believe they should have 100 by my calculations, but I could be wrong. think it should be 100, but I'll check. Or maybe... No, that can't be right, can it? I'll have to check. But Neon set a 129. Lars has actually went to second place, 300ths behind Tusum. Tusum, you could say. There is Tusum coming into the pits after setting his lap. Should be looking at Jay Carty coming around Stowe. Yes, the Max Verstappen spins out of the lead corner. Don't remind me. Here's Sonny Bob in the Aston Martin. I almost said Mercedes. It's kind of hard because they are both green. I think Mercedes should be in black, but that would be hard to distinguish. I mean, it is mostly black. It's supposed to be turquoise, I believe. There's the Mercedes. And Sonny Bob coming around the final corner, and he will go 5th. So 12 drivers have set a time. It will be 13. Jake Harty goes 5th in the Ferrari. The number 23, so it must mean it's Michael Jordan. If only. Michael Jordan doing Formula 1, that would be like Lewis Hamilton doing rugby. Which he probably wouldn't, because, no offence, he wasn't really built for rugby. Maybe George Russell was. Rugby is one of the best. It's better than football, in my opinion. Yes, more complicated, but much better to watch. They don't pretend they're hurt when they're really, really hurt. But here is Stabber. Hopefully he isn't hurt too much by this qualifying performance he's putting in. As he comes around Brooklands. Oh, sorry, that's Luffield. He's just past Brooklands. Now Woodcote. This is the old start finish they used until 2010. So this used to be the first corner. It's gone under lots of changes throughout the years. This section was added in 1991. Before then it was just a straightforward corner. Maggots and Beckett's brilliant section. Beckett's is actually 3 corners, the first corner being Maggots. Look at all the cars trying to give way. It's a bit of a hectic train there as they come through Stowe. And then it will be Vale. This is where Max Verstappen and Vettel crashed. And of course Lucas Blakely and Wilson Hughes spun in PCF1. As Stebber goes third, only about 120 milliseconds behind Tusum. All the drivers who haven't set their laps on a lap right now. Slayer is coming around Cops. He's better careful not to go too far wide or he'll be deleted. His time will be deleted. He seems to have done that successfully now. The 3 corners of Beckett's. Got to be very careful in this segment. Looks like he's done it very nicely indeed. Now coming down Hanger Straight, I believe it's called. Actually, this is a 5 corner section. The last corner of this is Chapel. As he comes down to Stowe. And now 3 corners to go. First it will be Vale, and then it'll be the club corner, which is 2 parts. Oh, careful there. And he crosses the line, goes 8th. Let's see who else is on a lap. I think it will be Gippo coming through the 3 corners of Beckett's. Then Chapel now. Gippo hasn't really had the best luck this season. He has only managed to finish once, but that was a podium. That was back in France at the Paul Ricard circuit. As he comes towards the final 3 corners now. You'd think, being a driver his caliber, he should be doing very well up here. He goes up to 3rd, just about half a tenth behind Tusum. Let's see how chat is doing tonight. Remember, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you should be. Please click the subscribe button. We are nearly at 10,000 subscribers. 10,000! And like a few months ago, we were trying to get 2,000. It's insane. It's all thanks to you guys watching PCF1. They've been pretty much carrying the torch for everyone. No offense to all the other divisions, obviously. Of course, our roots trace back to the PlayStation divisions, which have been around since 2010. Or 2011, I'm not sure, but I do remember it was on the 2010 game at one point. 19 viewers here. If we get another few who are not subscribed, if you all subscribe now, we'll be at 10,000. Incredible. As we see Stiggy coming around the final corner. 7.5 minutes to go, by the way. And Stiggy goes 5th. Twosome trying to improve on his provisional pole time. Is it going to work? Don't know how faster he is in this. We'll have to come and see as he come around the final few corners now. Will he improve on his already blazing time? No, he won't. Just a smidgen of a tenth down. So he stays on 126.661, but is still provisional pole. But Lars, I know it's his teammate, but he wants that pole position. He wants to go one up on this internal battle. Leading the Constructors' Championship by miles, but they might as well just battle each other at this point. Hi Hamilton, hi Rosberg, hi George Russell. Lars, formerly known as Eric, always backed out on his lap. He's not very happy with it. I'm not very sure why he did that. Team orders, perhaps? Nah, I doubt it. Stiggy has seemed to have abandoned his lap if he wasn't even on once. Liam's invalidated his as we see Jay Carty coming around Village, and here's the loop. This is the new arena section that was added in 2010. Look at this, 27 people. If 27 people subscribe to the channel, we'll be at 10,000, but I sadly highly doubt that all of them are not subscribed. But that's actually good though. If you are subscribed, thank you. Just remember, also follow our Twitter page, join our Discord, and check out our website for all the latest news and information all about PSGL. Jay Carty is attempting to set a fastest time. Here he goes through Maggots, Beckett's, and will be soon Chapel. Oh, it's really hard to get the perfect timing here. As my goodness, headshot pulls in a bit late in my opinion. Sorry guys, I am trying to check something. You may have noticed, by the way, my name's Attacker Logan if you haven't noticed already. If you notice the absence of Minty, he hasn't let me know if he's been able to. And I don't know why that is. I mean, it's not I forgot to add him. If he would, he'd let me know. 40 viewers, by the way, welcome all. Also, check out F11, that's on right now as well. And at 8 o'clock, it will be the turn of F9. So yeah, 4 minutes 20 here, blaze it. Left in the session here. Here's Height, we haven't seen him in a while. Let's go on a lap with him as he goes through Farm Corner. Oh my goodness me, that was a very deep. That's actually Abbey Corner. The second one is Farm. This is Village, and this will be the loop. And then it's Aintree. Very fast corner, that one. DRS on. As he comes trundling down the Wellington Straight. This used to be in the National Circuit. Here's Brooklands. Still is, by the way. Then it's Luffield. You've got to get a nice entry and exit. Like that. And then to Woodcote, which used to be where the finish line was. And then one of the scariest corners in Formula 1. Cops. And Max Verstappen would tell you damn right that is. And then through Maggots and Beckett's. And then Chapel. Yeah, 2011 says we actually have the, as he comes through still right now, we actually have the first ever Formula 1 PSGL champion in Dale Kelleher, aka Mr. Grumpy. Hello to you, sir. He unfortunately is in F13 now. Yeah, the standards have really changed since 2011, I tell you. Hype goes 10th as I failed to finish off the lap there. I do apologise, Hype. I was distracted by checking the chat. Who is saying that in chat? I have no clue. Anyway. Where is Yarno? Yarno? Actually, this would be a great way to get some views. Clickbaiting. Let's just put Yarno is racing in F10 tonight. But no, we've got to be very honest and transparent here. He is not racing here. He races every Thursday. So you've come on the wrong day. So I think you should recheck your calendar. Thank you. We still use the Gregorian calendar here at PSGL. As we see Speedari, that is not Barry Burman, so don't even try and get all the Barry Burman fans in either. This is not him. It is a knockoff, if you could say. He's in touch. He comes through Maggots, Beckett, and what will be Chapel. And you're gonna get married to the curbs there. See what I did? I actually didn't. No, he's backed off. He is not happy with that lap, and that will be him stuck at 7th by the looks of it. Time is running out for all these drivers to set a lap time. I can't even tell what time it is. Minute 15 to go. This is your last chance saloon, boys. And girls. I don't know if there are girls here. And we seem to have a car off there. I think it's Speedari. No, it's not. There is yellow flags for some reason. We should be taking a look at who is closest here. Geppo is not setting another time. He's invalidated, that's the point. He won't be better than third. Headshot coming through. Look at all these line of cars. My goodness, they've got to duck out of the way in time before it's too late. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous, but you know, sadly that's qualifying for you as Headshot coming through the final few corners now. Can he capitalise here at Silverstone? No, he cannot. 1:26.714, and that is unfortunately the best he can do, as we see Steber now trying to improve on his 5th place time. A 1:26.782 is what he needs to beat. 1:26.661 for Paul. B-Boy is stuck behind him and he doesn't improve. 3 thousandths short. The two Alpha Terries. Oh my goodness me! What happened there? Luke Flano has had an absolutely horrible incident, and Lars, I think Lars was involved in that. He's going slow. I'm not sure what happened there, but he seemed to be involved in that incident. Here's Twosome there. He has pole position right now. That could be overtaken. It's not being overtaken yet. Luke Flano will not set a time, by the way. So here is Twosome. Can he improve and set the benchmark even higher? I can't see really anyone passing it, to be fair. With Lars out of the mix, Twosome doesn't need to go faster, but he might as well. Boom! 1:26.531. That's going to be tough to beat. He is well ahead of the competition now, but Stiggy is much faster himself. But he doesn't advance any higher. He's actually 2 thousandths behind his teammate. What a shame. Jay Cardy coming through the final corner now. Can he progress any higher up the leaderboard? No, he cannot. He's faster, but not fast enough. Actually, no, he's invalidated, I think. So it looks like that Twosome will be on pole ahead of his teammate, who must be fuming after that incident with Luke Flano, allegedly. And that is the end of qualifying. It is once again an all AlphaTauri front row, followed by Headshot and Gippo in 3rd and 4th, and then Tyler and Steva, Hecht and Stiggy in all Merc 4th row, Holzua, who I've not talked about, I'm sorry, Speedari, then Sam TJ Cardy in row 6, row 7's an all Haas 7th row. So yes, this will be one heck of a race. Now I got to mention there's also simulation damage applied here. Wasn't hype faster? No, it doesn't show it. It shows Slayer for me. It's faster than hype. So there is your grid. Look at that. Nearly a sixth of a second faster than his teammate Twosome was. It's an all Dutch, all AlphaTauri front row. As we show you the rest of the grid. Look at that, top 15 within 5.5 attempts. That is ridiculous stats. Eat that, Formula 1, the real one. 50 viewers, by the way, welcome all. Hello everyone. The understeer around Stowe is expletive stupid. Yeah, I've been struggling with that too. I'm not really get to grips with the new handling model lately. I'm really struggling. Maybe that's why I just do this and not compete in leagues. I should mention the simulation damage is a bit different from last week. Car damage is now reduced, and the car damage rate is simulation. This means the damage rate is sensitive for front wings and tyres only. Side pods and floor damage is still at normal, so it is not as sensitive as it was previously for the sections, but for front wing and tyres you still got to be careful. Don't dip your head in too much. Here's the grid. Look at that. Isn't it glorious to see a 20 driver grid? Right, let's see the tyres. Looks like 3 of the bottom 10 have decided to go on softs, the other 7 from 12th to 18th on mediums. And Speedari's done an oopsie and got back to the back of the grid. As you can see, all the drivers making their way through the first few corners, the arena section. I'm actually going here next year, hopefully. 10 months away. Let's hope that COVID isn't a bitch to us in 2022. You never know. Maybe it'll be gone, but enough about stupid pandemics and back to the real actions. We can see pit stop strategy predicted. It looks like it's going to be soft mediums, or if the safety car comes in, they could do the hards, but as you've seen in the real life races, the hards have been so-so, especially for Lewis Hamilton in 2020. Tyres are known to degrade faster than you can say Silverstone. You ate your steering wheel. Good job. I ate my hat, and I will be eating my hat if neither of these drivers finishes in the podium. This is going to be a real action zone here. The rundown to Stowe. You'll be approaching it at 300 kilometers per hour. You'll be going through Stowe at 240. As you see, Headshot, what are you doing? He's just ghosted through Twosome. Brilliant. And you get a lovely shot of all the drivers coming to the grid now in an orderly fashion because it's the computer. Ah, how this game is wonderful. If you've seen F1 in PC F1 in Italy, then you know what I mean. Alright, all the drivers look to have lined up, well, except for you, Luke. Come on. There you go. Right, I think we're ready for the off. That is not right. Please ignore that. That's it. Right, here we go. Waiting for the lights to come on now. Eventually. Here come the lights. And the action in Silverstone is underway. Those are not correct. Do please ignore that. The two AlphaTauris leading away into the first corner. In a nice orderly fashion, a couple of drivers went wide at Abby. That's not what you want to do. You're going to lose a lot of time by doing that. They come through the village corner now. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot of desync happening in the background, but it looks like the two AlphaTauris, as they were, leading the field. Headshot in third, Stever in fourth. Hozura and Stiggy having a battle. This is for fifth position. Yes, right behind him is Josua. And oh my goodness me, there's been a big accident. Jay Carty's out of the race. Jay Carty with a massive accident there. At the same place, Kimi Räikkönen, another Ferrari driver, crashed in 2014. And that has brought out the virtual safety car. So this means you'll have to slow down by 40% of regular racing speed. No overtaking, of course, like normal safety car in any yellow flag situation. This is a full course yellow, but not as severe as a safety car because it doesn't bring the pack neutralized. Oh no! Liam has got a 5-second penalty for colliding with Hype under the virtual safety car. 57 viewers, welcome to you all, by the way. You just joined us. You're seeing the start of the race. Jay Carty out after a horrible accident at the Wellington Straight. You can see B-Boy seemed to be involved in that, as well as I think Gippo. No, Gippo's just at the back of the field. B-Boy will have to pit to repair that damage. The virtual safety car still in effect. It came out as a result of the crash. The two drivers trying to remain in positive delta so they do not get a penalty, and we're back underway. The safety car has ended and Stever's taking advantage of it. He's in a battle with Headshot Lessie already, and B-Boy Worm's been given a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We're trying to repair the damage. Stever has got ahead of Headshot, but Headshot's not giving it up that easily. Headshot's going to go for a move at the inside of the loop, and then he's going to try and take the lead at Aintree, and he's pulled it off very nicely. He keeps his third position. Oh my goodness, they nearly come into contact out of the Aintree corner, and now Stever is going to try and get back that third position at Brooklands. Still side by side as they go to Luffield. They're in contact, and Headshot is spun around. Headshot is losing so many places. He's going to have to succeed the positions, and he's reversed off the track. That's going to even make him lose more places. Of course, he wanted to dodge the entire field, and Headshot has lost 13 places as a result of that collision with Steba. Back to the front now, the two AlphaTauris holding their ground firmly, still in the top two. How many times have we seen this over the season? The AlphaTauri take out each other, don't you dare say that. I do believe this is the correct order, as we see Sam T trying to challenge Hozura for fifth. Coming around Stowe, they nearly come to blows. That would have been disaster if it did. You see a nice onboard view. This is not what we want, Codemasters. We want something better. Chusum has come across the line and he set another fastest lap, a minute 30. Surely that benchmark will be broken right now. See, Headshot is just coming around, trailing the peloton, as I like to say. In 16th, Jay Tyler, B-Boy and Gippo seem to have pitted. And we look like to have an incident in Sector 1. I think Hozura was involved there. He seems to have lost a couple places. Doesn't seem to be any damage to his car. But he must have had an incident of some sort in Sector 1. As they come around Luffield, and the leaders now approaching Cops. And there's another incident. Speedari is involved in it. He's, oh dear, that's the wrong pit entry, sir. Of course, that's where Vettel spun in the real British Grand Prix, but he's got back away again. But now in 16th. Not where you want to be. Lars is starting to close up in Tucson. This is the first lap with DRS on, I should mention. Of course, it does not come into play until... and Speedari is actually spun off again. DRS does not come in play until lap 3. Of course, DRS stands for Drag Reduction System. It can be activated if you're within 1 second of the car in front. And the two AlphaTauris now trading fastest laps, as Lars goes fastest lap with a 1:29.832. Remember, 1 point additional for the fastest lap but you must finish in the top 10. If you finish outside the top 10 or DNF, you will not be allowed to have that point. And it doesn't go down to the fastest in the top 10, it has to be fastest overall. Within the top 10, DRS on for Lars now, you see wide open. But he's only within like 3.368. Needs to get any closer if he has any chance of making a move. Gap now 4 tenths. Twosome might be under the cosh here. There's another instant sector 1, and unsurprisingly, once again, it's Speedari, and he's just been passed by Jay Tyler. Why Speed Barry? This is not Speed Barry. It is it's a deliberate misspelling. It is not Barry. I can tell you that right now. It's a completely different person. As you see Lars coming very close to Twosome. Please don't take yourself out, boys, like your father team did in Baku that time. Sorry I should mention that, but it is true. See, Lars's car looks very dirty. I don't know what happened. He must have went through the grass or something. And Speedari is spun again. Is he even trying? Sorry. Stever, meanwhile, Speedari's teammate, has set the fastest lap. He's going very well up there. Oh, big lock up from Twosome. And that gives Lars some ground to build. And now it's going to be no holds barred coming out of Aintree. The DRS full blast for Lars. Can he make a move? On Twosome. He's coming very close, but he's not getting it. He was within a tenth there, but it just can't seem to make a move. Not yet, anyways. Oh no, he's not going to do it at Stowe. Not Stowe. He's not going to do it at Cops, is he? Lars is right beside him. They come through Woodcote 2x2. Or just the two, I should say. Lars has taken the lead. Twosome is not going to budge going into Stowe. It's not Stowe, it's Cops. For goodness sake. Stowe's stuck in my head today. This is Maggots and Beckett's now. Will Twosome reply? He's coming very close to Lars, but he's not really behind him, is he? He's not going to get a move done there. Still 21 laps after this lap. It's a long way to go, as Stiggy has been passed by Sam T. Sam T now running in 4th. Very impressive from Sam T, as we see Twosome now. He's going to try and find some way to take that first place back. Remember, these two are not at war with each other just for bragging rights in the team, but for the championship. It's nothing like a good old internal championship battle between teammates. Meanwhile, Stiggy trying to make some ground on Sam T. Let's see how the top two are doing. Doesn't look like there's going to be a pass made there. No, but Stiggy trying to find a way, but he can't seem to get past Sam T either. Now, will anyone make a mistake out of Luffield? No, it doesn't seem like. Actually, Lars has gained a lot of time through Luffield and has increased the gap to nearly 6 tenths. As they come through Cops once again. This is a terrifying corner, as we've mentioned. Headshots had to pit. He must have had an incident of some sort, and that's resulted in him having to have his damage repaired. As we see, Twosome's got the upper hand coming out of Chapel. Lars is moving to the left. Twosome's remaining on the middle as they come through Stowe now. No change in the pecking order here, not just yet anyways. You can see through his halo. That's what it's really like to be an F1 driver. No thanks, I think I'll stick to commentary. Those squabbles actually are helping Stever get closer. So it might be a freeway battle for the lead. Where's I cannot read that name, Brevi, I'm really sorry. I'm just checking chat right now. Nothing to report on. As they come out of Aintree once again, will there be any changes here? Lars moving to the inside, trying to get away from Twosome's attack. And it seems to have worked, as Stiggy has made it past through. Oh no! Sam has spun it at Brooklands. I think they might have had a coming together there. As we go back to the top two, look at this. Steber's coming into the mix now. So not only have the AlphaTaurians have to battle each other, they have to battle with the incoming McLaren. This battle for the lead gets crazier and crazier and crazier by the lap. 3 wide down to Stowe, anyone? And Stiggy's been given time penalty for multiple warnings of track limits. Is Twosome going to try a move here? No, he's not. 2 temps the gap. Sam T's losing positions as I speak. He's now down to 12th. Liam behind Hecht though. Two championship leaders here. Luke Flannel went into the pits. He's sped as well, so that's not very good. He will get a 5-second time penalty, which will be added to his time at the end of the race unless he doesn't pit again. He pits again, he'll have to serve it in the pit lane. Gap is starting to go up again between the two leaders, as well as Steba. Everyone trying to make a move. There's a battle going for 9th here. Hozura and Neon, and Hozura's got the job done. He's into 9th now. That's an extra point for now, provisionally. He has doubled his tally for today. Liam 3 tenths behind Hecht. He's going to try and make a move. Not a cop, surely. Of course not. He's not that crazy. He's waiting very patiently as Liam. Remember, he has got a time penalty for that incident under the virtual safety car with Hype, who's a bit behind him. Now he's going to make a move for 6th place. Going to the left. It will be on the outside of Stowe, but it won't matter. He is through and into 6th place. Goes Liam. And Twosome's pit. He's going to do the undercut. Now, I don't think he's got any damage. He was in the lead at the time. I know he was second at the time. Sorry. Is going to go on. Sticky is also pit, so they're going to do the undercut. It's be interesting to see. They're going on medium tires, of course. Sticky as well. So Twosome has come out. Where has he come out? We don't know. There he is. He's come out in 11th at the back of the pack pretty much. Not counting Stiggy and all the drivers who have pit. So as it stands, Twosome is 13 seconds behind. And Neon and Hozura battling again. At Cops! This might be dangerous if they don't back off now, but Hozura backs off. And he's got the better run-in to Maggots and Beckett's. He's going to make a move here. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? He nearly made a move. He made a threat of it, but he doesn't seem to got it done. Is he going to make a move? Oh, he's right behind Neon. He's got to be careful. Simulation damage is on. It doesn't seem like he has got any damage, but he makes it through. And right behind him is Sonny Bob. They're side by side. It's 3 wide into Stowe. And why did you change the camera angle? There was no need to. Neon looks like he's coming into the pit, and so is Hozura. So Hozura's got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not what you want to do, Hozura. They have come into the pit lane, and now Steba, actually Lars has come into the pit lane too. He is changing to mediums now. Where will he come out in relation to his teammate? His teammate, Twosome, is just coming around club. There he is. Where is Lars? Lars is right behind him. Twosome's undercut has worked. He is in the lead of his teammate and the net lead. Of course, the top 6 yet to pit. That includes Steber, who is now the only front runner on sauce. Tyler's out. What's happened to Tyler? He's had a horrible incident. It's a safety car, and this has worked a dream for Steber. He can pit now, and he won't lose much time. He's got to be careful not to make any mistakes. Steba has pretty much hit the jackpot with this. He'll be coming in now. There is no reason why he shouldn't. And in he goes. Will the medium runners do the same? Liam is. Slayer is. Hype is. Sonny Bob? Whoa, 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 whoa! The two Hasses changed positions. I'm not sure what that is, if that's allowed under the safety car. To be fair, it doesn't really matter if you're under the safety car line or what. Sonny Bob has stayed out, so he will take the lead for now. Now, where is Steba going to come out? Because remember, Twosome, under the safety car, is coming around club now, and Steba is going to be well ahead of them. He's in the lead, thanks to the safety car. This is a nightmare for the two Alpha Tauris. Steba is in the next lead now, because of course Sonny Bob has not pit. And look at this, we get the first ever look in the F10 division of the Aston Martin safety car, which, funnily enough, is leading the Aston Martin. Well, technically, he still has to pit. Steba's in the net lead as I speak. But look at that. Aston Martin safety car. How beautiful is that? They should let us choose which one we put it in. Not exactly in the rounds it was. Jay Tyler, he had a crash at, I believe, Farm Corner, ending his race for the day. Hosura, B-Boy, Luke and Headshot making a pit. It's been a nightmare day if you are Williams. And again, whenever is it? Had some great points finishes in real life though. But Steba, it's Steba's lucky day. It's Steba's lucky day. I'm really sorry, AlphaTauri. Steba in prime position now to try and win this race. Of course, we're not even halfway through. It's too early to call it. But Sonny Bob not pitting. Has he got a trick up his sleeve? Staying out. Does he think there's going to be another safety car? That is an interesting hypothesis. Speedari is... Oh, Gippo is out. I think he may have retired from the race. Yeah, Gippo is retired from the race. I think he retired in the pits. He had been fed up of this race. I'll have to ask what happened there. As all the cars starting to line up now. See, all the cars that have just pitted, Hosura included, trying to frantically make their way back to the pack. Of course, they can go at any speed they want. They're not under certain delta. I don't know what happened to Gippo, but I'm gonna just say he just got fed up and just decided to pit and give up. Headshot is pit again. What's happened here? He went on hards. Maybe he didn't want hards. Oh, he started on softs. He's putting the softs back on. He's putting a new set of softs on. Is this a master stroke? Now he's got to get to the back of the pack as soon as he can, because this might be the moment where the safety car comes in. Sonny Bob is the only driver, I believe, who should be pitting. Now, softs can go 14 laps. I can tell you that right now. Definitely can. Liam is on hards, though. He's going to be at a real disadvantage. And Sonny Bob, of course, needs to pit. Oh, Steba. Patience now. Safety car should be coming in, right? All the drivers, with the exception of Headshot, are in the pack. Will safety car come in? It doesn't look like it is. I think we'll be another lap under it. Yes, we will. Don't hit the safety car, please, Sonny. For the love of God, don't put Baird Maylander's... Actually, no, it's Big C that's driving the safety car. I've just been told it's actually Big C that's driving the safety car. We've been conned all this time. Neon is coming into the pits. Oh, he's going to do what Headshot's apparently done and go on the softs as well. I like this. I like this. They have tricks up their sleeve. Headshot is going to make his way to the back of the pack. Actually, no, he'll come ahead. Will he come ahead of Neon? I think he will. Yeah, he definitely will. So he's now in 15th. But has it worked? We'll have to find out as we're approaching the halfway mark of this race. Long way to go, as I say, but Liam, I'm questioning why is he went on the hards? Does he want to play it safe? Does he think that the soft runners will run out of steam? It's interesting to say the least, but we'll have to see what happens as fake leader Sonny is still leading the field. I don't know why Speedari is not allowed to overtake. That should be allowed. I think it used to be allowed. Anyway. Why did it take so long for me to realise Gippo was... because I was too focused on the pit stops. Sorry. Stebber and all that. Oh, safety car will go in when everyone is in the pack. Ah, I see. I've never known that. I thought it was staying out for a presumed number of laps. Safety car is in this lap. So we're going to get underway once again. And it will be Sonny Bob that leads Speedari, who is lapped, who will lead his teammate Stebber. This is going to be really interesting. I've got a mixture of softs and mediums, and I've got one hard runner, the elephant in the room. I don't know why he's done that, but we're going to get one away again. Let's hope so. Speedari should be getting out of the way once the racing resumes. So here they come. Sonny Bob on mediums, very old ones. He's going to go running away now. And lap 14, we're at the halfway mark at this point, and immediately Speedari gets out of the way, as he should do. Sonny Bob in the lead by 9/10. He should not be in the lead for long, though, I should say, as Sam T has already lost a position to Mashek, our reigning F12 champion. As Hype trying to make a move on Lars! Lars under threat here, the championship leader. Cannot be passed by Hype though. Oh, Hype going in the outside, that was nearly disaster for the true drivers, but it looks like Lars is going to hold on as Speedari has dropped to the back of the pack. Respectfully. Now Hype is actually coming closer to Lars. Whoa, that was a close one there. As they come through. Oh, Luke Flannel's got another penalty. And now Hype trying to make a move. He's saying he's back, baby. And through he goes Lars. Who needs DRS? Into Stowe he goes as the 4th place man now. Net podium maybe. As Sonny Bob's still staying out. He thinks he can try and pick up the pieces with the soft though. And sets the fastest lap, which immediately goes to Hype. Because he's on the softer tyre, he's making up a lot of ground. He has the soft tyre advantage. Oh, whoa, Hype! He's got a penalty and nearly lost the control of his car, and now Lars will be trying to capitalise on that. That was a big mistake from Hype by the looks of it. He's got to be careful. These tyres don't last long. Now, let's see how Neon is doing. He's in a battle with Luke Flano, and he gets through into 15th. How is Headshot doing? He's on fresher, soft tyres. Meanwhile, it's a battle for second Net first, maybe. Twosome coming up close to Stabber. Stabber who take advantage of the safety car coming out just before he pitted, and after the AlphaTauris pitted, a master stroke from the McLarens, trying to hold off the charging bulls that are the AlphaTauris. Doesn't look like he is going to get any gain on him though. Not yet anyways. Stiggy getting a penalty again. Sonny Bob doing well to hold his, well, first position. He will have to pit though, due to the rules. 2 tyre compounds must be used. He has not pit yet. You have to change the softs or the hards. Well, it's like, it will be the softs. DRS is now enabled. Oh, Luke's coming in at him and he's lost a piece of his wing. Luke Flannel's race getting worse and worse. Oh, and he's spun off. And he's retired on track. That is going to be looked at, I think. Someone report that, please. Oh, Stiggy's went very wide at Luffield, and Mashix went too deep at the same corner. Heck's now going to be on Stiggy's gearbox, but not too much. His teammate just staying firmly behind him at the same gap, but now Twosome is a few tenths behind Steba, who is a few tenths behind Sonny Bob, who is, remember, is on a harder compound. Will there be a move made here? Remember, he's got to watch that Twosome's on his back too, so if he fiddles with Sonny Bob too much... Oh, we've lost 2 cars! Actually, no, we've lost 1 car. It's Hozua, and look at this! Drivers are diving into the pits. I thought we lost 2 cars, no, but that's because Speedari is a lap down. Luke Flannel was already out, but we have lost Hozua. He has crashed at, I believe, is Chapel, and look at this. Mashek is coming in for, I believe, new softs. And it will be new softs for Sam, new softs for B-Boy. That will go to the end. I do not think Liam will be on these for long though. But Sonny now, he gets a reduced pit stop. Does he? Be interesting to see. Whoa! Careful there! Don't overtake the safety car, please. It is against the rules. It's a wide track though, Silverstone, so you have a lot of room to give other drivers under the safety car. Second safety car of the race. The field is now reduced to 15. And what is Sonny Bob going to do? Surely he can't be on these for long. Whoa! What? Stop it! Buddy, you need to be careful of the safety. I know it's an Aston Martin, but come on. I'm actually getting a penalty under the safety car for track limits. Speedari may not catch up, he may need to retire, or else the safety car may stay out the entire race. I mean, it worked last time. Sonny Bob has come in for his pit stop. So have Slayer and Liam though. As Sonny coming in for his pit stop. He will go on the softs. He will drop to the back of the pack, however. I don't think that is a problem. Speedari was in the thick of it when the first safety car came in, and there was no problem with that. So I don't think it will happen again. But you never know. This game, it's Codemasters. You never know. Out comes our previous leader, Sonny Bob. He's now in 12th. Steva, however, coming in the lead on fresher mediums. It's going to be a battle between these 5 medium runners with hype in between them all, and these soft drivers, well, soft tyre runners I should say. Look at them. 6 drivers have pit for softs. Sonny Bob, just one of them, and he's behind his teammate. So this is going to be a very interesting final few laps. Safety car in this lap, so we are going away now. Steva might have been caught out by that, but he, well, actually no, he was prepared for the chaos that is about to unfold. Perhaps you might be on the edge of your seat, mate. You might not be on your seat after this. We have 8 laps remaining of this race. Steva has immediately went on his foot on the throttle. He wants to get away from Twosome as much as he can. He's on the fresher mediums though, but he's got to watch out. All the soft tyre runners are coming at him fast as we are underway once again. Lars has some catching up to do if he wants to beat Hype to a podium. Neon already trying to make some moves. Headshots going after Hecht, and we have, actually no, that's Speed Arrow just letting the drivers through. That's gracious of him. Of course, he's just a mere spectator of this unfolding chaos. Will there be any changes? Headshot, let's see, a soft runner trying to chase Hecht, a medium runner. Coming through Brooklands and Luffield now. These final laps crucial to determine the results. It is anyone's game as I speak. I'm getting closer to him. Not Hype, Headshot. Oh, he's very close to him now. He had a better exit out of cops. And now he's going for a move at Mackett's and Beckett's, but he backs out eventually. Of course, you don't want to overtake there. It's a very risky thing to do. Hecht nearly made a mistake at Chapel, and without DRS, Headshot's going to be coming out of him like getting right behind him. He's all over his gearbox, but he can't seem to get a move done as Sonny Bob has passed his teammate. I think he's been given priority in the team, or he's just trying to get as far away as the Alfa Romeo of Liam as possible. And here comes Liam going for a move on B-Boy, but it's unsuccessful in doing so. Meanwhile, the gap at the top is 2 tenths as Masiek sets the fastest lap. That'll be an extra point for him if he stays in the top 10 and holds on to that fastest lap. Twosome now very close to Steva. He's all over his gearbox. He wants to make a move, and Twosome has a bit of a slide out of the loop, and that has actually extended the gap. It's 4 tenths now. Gap between Twosome and Hype 1.1 on 8 lap old softs. Are they starting to wear out? Headshot now up to 7th. He had a horrible start to the race, but he's starting to pick it up now as he is on 7 lap old softs, trying to overtake Hecht's 9 lap old mediums. Now, when are they going to be level pegging? That's the question. I'm no mathematician though, so don't ask me when they're gonna fan out. But Lars trying to get close to Hype, trying to make a move. This for the last podium step, by the way. Neon trying to make some moves on Headshot, who pitted, I believe, a lap earlier for softs, as Sam T battling with Sonny Bob, but it looks like Sonny Bob has to yield the position of 10th. Actually no, Sonny Bob was trying to make the move, but he couldn't. But now this is the important thing. DRS is on, and the gap now between the top 2 is 1/4 of a second. Surely there's going to be some fireworks when they come out of the entry corner. Nice inside line from Twosome at the loop. Here they come for entry now. Will Twosome try and make a move on the McLaren, who took advantage of the safety car? No, he cannot. And Speedari's had a spin there. We can't go to that right now because his teammate is involved in a massive battle. Sonny Bob trying to move for Sam T. They're side by side going at Luffield. They touch wheels, but Sam T stays ahead. And now they're coming through. Woodcote, he's got all the speed going into Cops. They'll be side by side. Will they make a move? Oh my goodness me! What a move from Sonny Bob. He takes 10th position, but Sam T isn't giving up that easily. Look at this battle. It is insane. Oh, come on. You can't give us these camera views now. As B-Boy Worm gets past Sam, both Aston Martins have moved Sam T down to 12th. Fantastic teamwork from the Aston Martins through two of the most feared sections in motorsport. Absolutely fantastic, but Sam is not giving up that easily. He's got Res Liam all over his gearbox. He's going for a move again into Vale, but he is too late to make a move. B-Boy holds his ground, but and Sam having a snap! And he's went off the track and he has to yield to Liam and the Slayer. It's all gone wrong for Sam. The resident commentator here at PSGL just suffering. And he's spun off just before Village. It's all gone wrong for the Alpine driver, but here's Twosome, quarter of a second behind Steba, but it's not working. Steba still holding on. How has he managed to do that? To be fair, all the drivers struggling to make moves here at the top 10. Lars seems to be the closest, but look at this. Twosome's had better speed out of Luffield now is much closer as they approach Cops. Steba a little wide out of Cops, but will Twosome try a move here? And Sam has spun again. His race has gone to tatters now. What a shame. But now Twosome will have the DRS. Steba right in front of him. He's going to make a move to the inside, and that is the lead for Twosome. And Lars has made a move on height. They're both in the top 3 now. And Sam is still struggling. What's Hype going to do? Is he going to try and take the move back? No, he's not. He's actually losing ground, and Stiggy's right behind him. And so is Hecht as well. As Headshot now sees this as an opportunity to try and take one of the Mercedes. He's on 10 lap old tyres, so he's got to be careful how he uses these tyres from the last 4 laps. Right on the gearbox of Hecht. My goodness, he must be under so much pressure right now as they come out of entry. This should be an easy move for Headshot, who's on the grippier tyres, and he takes 6th place. Next will be Stiggy, but hold on, he must make the move. They bang wheels, and Sam he's retired from the race. What a shame. Headshot takes 6th place. Bit of a collision. Oh, Steber's gone! Steber has spun! And he's trapped! Steber, who tried to take the lead, who took the lead with a master stroke in the safety car, has crashed at Woodcote and is out of the race. That's not Steba. Steba, who had a chance to win the race. And look at this! Lars has passed height. The controller is back into AlphaTauri's court. My goodness, even after the loss of Steba, they're just not giving up. Steba! Oh, man! And Limo is spun. I don't know what happened to Steba, but he just lost all these positions. Was there contact between him and Twosome or Lars? We'll have to find out. And Stiggy is gone! Stiggy was running very well in front of his teammate. Chaos starting to ensue here at Silverstone. We've lost Steba, who was our leader at one point, and we've lost Stiggy. 12 drivers remain, and Hype trying to take back 2nd place. This battle ain't over. We might have lost 2 drivers, but there's no safety car coming out. Steba. Oh no. You just cannot catch a break. Headshot is now into 4th. My goodness, is he having a day and a half? This could be, and I repeat, this could be a podium for Headshot, who had a horrendous start. He was spun off early in the race. He is now on course for a podium here, and it ain't over. Height trying to make something, but no, Larsen, my goodness me, what was that? Headshot starting to drop back. Oh no! Headshot's got a penalty, and that cancels out the one with Hype. You can see 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Hype trying to make some ground up, but now Hecht could be in the position to take a podium here from nowhere. He is within 2 seconds of Hype, and he's all over Headshot, the back of Headshot. Could this be an opportunity for the McLaren, not the McLaren, the Mercedes driver avenging his fallen comrade? Yes, it is. And provisional third is right now. Headshot will be, by the looks of it, he won't be there. He'll probably be 6th or something. Yeah, I think it might be 6th for a Headshot. No battle seems to be ensuing. Masiak now trying to make a move. He has 3 seconds and penalties too. Do not forget. Will he make a move on Headshot? Doesn't seem to be much changing in the order. All the AlphaTauris have to do is keep it together, and they will get another one too. Masiak trying to chase down Headshot. 1 lap to go in this already crazy race at Silverstone. Hype still chasing the leading AlphaTauris, but is it too late? He has a penalty to boot, remember. He's got to be 3 seconds clear of Heck. I don't see that happening. And he's lost some ground to Lars. I don't see Lars challenging the position of twosome. He's just trying to keep it clean now. Hecht 1.7 behind Hype. It looks like he's on course for a podium. Just keep it together. Neon gets the fastest lap. That would be a point. He is in 10th. All he just has to do is keep it on the track. The gap doesn't seem to be changing much at all at the top. Headshot could try everything at Heck, but he has a penalty, something that Heck does not. But it looks like the two AlphaTauris, who, despite the threat of Hype and Steba, have held it together, and they're going to come around the final few corners and they're going to take another win. Twosome will close the gap on Lars, but Lars will still have the championship lead. What a performance by these two. They kept their heads in check under the pressure. It's going to be Hecht with a 3rd place. Hype 4th, Sonny Bob 5th, Headshot 6th, B-Boy 7th, Masiak 8th, Slayer will be 9th. You see the lead gaps, 25 seconds down with Slayer. Neon will take a point. Actually, he may take 2. Yes, he will. It looks like he may get the fastest lap unless Liam decides to be the spoiler. I don't think that's going to happen. Here comes Neon, will take 2 points. 1 for 10th and 1 for the fastest lap. He gets across the line nice and slowly for 10th place and perhaps 2 points. I don't think Liam is going to do it. Nope. AlphaTauri rule the roost once again. The fastest lap was Neon, as you just saw. Go watch F9 right now. They are just about to finish qualifying. My word, what a race that was. No interviews, guys, by the way. I need to go soon. Got lots of stuff on after this. But I do like to thank you all for watching. Just remember to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 10,000 views, guys. Come on, let's make it 10,000 before tonight is over. I'm sure we can see it done on Monday, but come on, it'd be better to do it tonight. When I'm streaming, I get the honor. Okay, let's not brag. So there is your results. Twosome and Lars, the double Dutch delight. The double Alpha Tauri victory again. 1-2. Finished 1-2. Hecht from 7th. Sunnybob from 16th finishes 5th. B-Boy from 18th finishes 7th. 19th was Neon. He finished 10th. Hype from 14th finishes 4th. Great performances from all these drivers. But we must think of the fallen as well. Steba had a chance with that master stroke in the safety car. He could have won the race, but he lost it, and it all went to nothing. Fortunately, Stiggy and did not finish either. Speedari was a lap down, but you know, he does get 12th place. No points, but you know, it could be a tiebreak in the championship. I can tell you the gap right now. The gap has now been reduced to 8 points provisionally. Lars on 68, Twosome on 60, Headshot, Headshot will be on 42, I'm sorry, provisionally, so he'll be in 3rd place. My word, that was something. I do believe Headshot will be on... J Carty will be in 4th for 38. Height will be on 37 and 4th. Sorry, 5th. And Stiggy will be on 36 despite retiring today. My goodness, was that a race. Hecht now on 14 points, by the way. Should be up in top 10 now, I should say. Yeah, that was some session. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Go check out F7, not F7, F9. Keep making so many mistakes. I'll improve. I've only been here for a while. Next week we'll be going to Austria to start the second half of this 29th season of PSGL. Unless Big C wants to make more changes. I actually like an extended season. 2 seasons a game. That should be great. Longer seasons. But no, we've got to make do with what we have. We will be in Austria, the Red Bull Ring, the ever so fast Red Bull Ring in the Styrian Mountains. You don't want to miss that. But yeah, the AlphaTauris reign supreme here at Silverstone. Continue to dominate. Will it be a washout by the end of the season? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Anyway, I will see you next week. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock. PSGL, 26th September, will be in Austria. Thank you for watching, and a very good night to you all. Almost